Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, Island Uncharted. On today's venture, we're actually headed over to Hornby Island, which is one of the Gulf Islands. Sort of sitting here waiting for the ferry, little seal here playing in front of us. It's only about a 10-minute ferry ride across. It's actually a cable ferry, so it's actually pulled back and forth between the islands here with a cable. Once we get to Denman, we're going to take a short drive, hop on the next ferry, and end up at our destination. Don't forget to grab a map from the ferry terminal. Alright, so if you're looking for a campsite on Hornby Island, you really only have two options. You have Brad's Dad's Land, which is sort of the quiet people place, quiet after 10, no partying sort of deal. And you also have Big Trip, which is definitely more of a younger person kind of vibe. Welcome to Brad's Dad's Land. Brad's dad has a couple cats. They have oceanfront sites, they have kind of forested sites, they have power and water, as well as a picnic table and a traditional fire pit. We're going to head to the town center now, go check out the famous co-op store. So we've arrived here at the main commerce center for Hornby Island. It has a bunch of kind of eclectic stores as well as a co-op. It's actually one of the coolest co-ops I've ever seen. It actually has a grocery store up top, and in the bottom it has like tents and hardware and paint and booze. If it's in your budget, definitely think about supporting some of the local artists. They have some pretty cool stuff here. Just went into the co-op there and definitely kind of getting that cold shoulder from the locals, being the beginning of tourism season. This one lady actually looked at me and she went, one thing I would definitely advise if you're actually planning to visit Hornby is bring your supplies, get your food, get your drinks, get your beers, get your wine, whatever you need, just bring it with you because things here are quite expensive, so just keep that in mind. So I've just arrived here at the start of the hike to Helliwell. It's this hike on the southern end of Hornby Island. So a little bit about the history of this park here. So back in 1966, a gentleman by the name of John L. Helliwell actually donated his private property to give to BC Parks to actually make it into a park. The hike is rated as an easy 3.7 kilometers. One thing of particular interest in the Helliwell Provincial Park is the checkered spot butterfly. It's actually a very endangered butterfly. These butterflies that are actually here were brought all the way from the Vancouver Zoo. Well, that was strange. Walking down the trail here, just saw an elderly gentleman and his wife, and they told me to watch out for the birds. Apparently they're violent. So looking at the surroundings here, I kind of feel that back in perhaps the old days, there was some sort of settlement here, perhaps a homestead. So the closer I get to the water here, I start to see these different trees. I believe these are Gary Oaks. All right, so just about 5-10 minutes into the trail here, there's some absolutely spectacular views. All right, so I finally found my way down to the ocean here. It is a straight drop off into the ocean. Some sort of sea cave kind of looking deal down there. Pretty inaccessible though. It's a fall and die kind of cave. I mean, this place is just absolutely spectacular. So here I am in the Scottish Highlands. After doing a bit of research, I realized right away that this was old farmland. All right, so here we are at the whaling station, another beautiful beach. First, you have to see the sign. So the sign basically says, "Welcome to the whaling station. Please keep your horse off the beach." So if you ever come to Hornby Island and come to the whaling station, make sure to not bring your horse. I cannot locate any historical information on this beach, but I feel like in the past it was obviously used for whaling. So we've arrived here at Little Tribune Beach. This is actually a nude beach. I remember coming here one day and there was a guy with long hair with his, his hanging out, walking around on the beach. So this house here behind me, it's like $1 million, probably multi-million-dollar house. The guy's got his own golf course in his yard. So along the shore of a lot of these beaches on Hornby Island, you'll find these sandstone boulders, rocks. I'm not exactly even sure what you call them. So in front of me here, we have some really weird structure. It's like a stage or something, very Blair Witch looking. All right, so here I am walking down the trail here to probably the biggest highlight on Hornby Island, Big Tribune Beach, also known as Little Hawaii. It's an absolutely beautiful sand beach. All right, so gonna walk down to the end of the beach here. I think there's a sea cave. If not, the end of the beach actually isn't within the provincial park boundary. So let's go fly the drone, have a look at this beach from there. I mean, you can see why they call it Little Hawaii. I mean, look at the color of the water. It's absolutely just beautiful here. Third stop on today's list is the giant soup can. It's actually a thing. This giant can of soup is not what it appears. It is actually a water reservoir used for firefighting on the island. Did you bring the crackers? Oh, it stinks. Buying firewood from the parks is quite expensive. I recommend buying from locals. There are egg and flower stands all over the island. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. So here we are at Ford Cove. It's the only marina on Hornby Island. We're gonna go around here, we're gonna have a look at some boats, look at the facilities. Apparently there's a pizza place here too. So one of the big problems with coming to a place like this before the season is that most of the stuff here is closed. A really nice restaurant here, all closed up. There are numerous places to get food on Hornby Island, but my favorite was the bakery and pizzeria. Moment of truth here. Let's have a look. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Oh yeah. Rated number 3 best pizzeria in all of Canada. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our time on Hornby Island has come to an end. I hope you enjoyed the video. Absolutely amazing place. Definitely a 10 out of 10. People here are awesome. The sun's out. Absolutely awesome island. On the next video, I'm headed to Denman Island. I have a ferry to catch. So I will see you next week for the video of Denman Island.